I was just thinking about one of God's attributes is being omniscient. That's kind of a weird word for me to say. And He is the one that knows all things before we don't even know everything about God. And He knows all things. And I just think about Psalm 139, 1 through 6, how it says, David says, "You have searched me, Lord. You know me. You know when I sit. You know when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You're familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely. You hem me in behind and before. You lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me." And Daniel, he says, "Praise be to the Lord of God forever and ever. Wisdom and power are His. He changes times and seasons. He disposes kings and raises up others. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning. He reveals deep and hidden things. He knows what lies in the darkness and light and what dwells in the light." He says, I thank God for all these things. And in Romans, Paul says, "Oh, the depths of the riches of the wisdom and knowledge of God, how unsearchable His judgments are and His paths beyond tracing out. Who has known the mind of the Lord, or who has been His counselor?" And I'm just thinking about how magnificent it is that we have a God who is like this. When we are, like, sometimes we just don't know what's going on. We are beside ourselves. We don't know, but isn't it amazing to serve a God that does know? And that when we are beside ourselves, we are just throwing up our hands and we don't know what to do. God does. So when we throw our hands up, we are throwing up our hands to a God. We just give it to Him. He says, "Cast all your cares upon me because I care." And, sometimes it might even come to a cliche to some people. Just cast all your cares upon the Lord because He cares. He does. He cares for you. He cares so much for us, and He is a God that is all-knowing. He has all the infinite knowledge. We don't have the knowledge that He has. We might think we do because we have all this technology and all this stuff. Well, one day this technology is, I think, going to be a big issue in this nation and in the world. But anyway, that's a whole other video. But anyway, just give it to the Lord. He knows all things. Just trust Him. And I hope that this encourages you, because it encourages me. Whatever we're going through, give it all to Jesus. He cares. He loves you.